Bonjour.
Hello, good afternoon, chat, or good morning. Happy Election Day to Americans. That's something I need to drop off later. So we'll see how stream goes. I had this music pause. What the hell? Does 1 a.m. count as evening or night? It counts as morning. It's one in the morning, you know? Night. 1 in the morning. That's how we say it. Am I live on Twitch? Yes, I am. That's my main broadcast. I stream on YouTube as well, just to give people who want to watch on their preferred platform a chance to watch on their preferred platform. But I do mostly interact with Twitch. Danny, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months, by the way, or 7 months. Raggets, thank you for the tier 1 for 11. 9 in the afternoon. 9 in the morning. Everything before noon is in the morning, and everything after noon is in the afternoon. Actually, I guess that's a lie, because you would say like 9 at night. 7 at night. I say it starts becoming evening at like 6.
Afternoon ragged sing.
Yeah, I know it's election day, but I'd rather not get political here. This is kind of more of a, I won't say a safe space from that, but like something that doesn't need to be discussed. We're here to play Stardew, and we're also here to watch me fail at connections. So. Caterpillar, clam, mushroom, kingdom, turtle, peach, egg, pipe cleaner, princess, Parker, donkey. I wonder if there's a Mario going on here. Pipe cleaners is wild, by the way. I want to click it, but I feel like it's mushroom. I guess it's like Mushroom Kingdom, but dragon. There's no way it's dragon. Oh, it's turtle. Okay. Really? Nah. No, I refuse. I refuse that wasn't even 3. Nah. No. How is this? Wait, this is donkey. I read this as like, no, it's Donkey Kong. Is that not how it's spelled? How is that not 3? I'm looking at nut and egg. They have like an outside shell. Caterpillar makes a shell. Turtle has a shell. Clam. It's probably clam over turtle. All right. Pipe cleaner, peach, mushroom. And it can't be donkey. I guess. It's just... I don't want to do princess, though. Princess just feels wrong. Because I didn't even get 3 of a kind when I did this plush turtle for Bowser. Marker. Ogre. There's no ogre in Mario. Fleece. Is it these because they're like made from like silk or whatever? Like caterpillars, but isn't that spiders that produce it? I guess like they produce something. A silk caterpillar, silk fleece, silk carpet. Silk princess, silk marker. Silk kingdom, silk dragon, silk ogre. I feel like it's just marker. No, okay. So this plus turtle didn't even get me 3 of a kind. How can I not get this Mario one? Like, I'm like hesitant to pick either of these. Like, you have, like, I want to say Princess Peach and Mushroom Kingdom. Can I do this? No. That's also wrong, and it wasn't even 3 of a kind. Bro. What? Why is it dragon? It's gonna, there's a Mario one, I swear. I'm gonna lose my mind if this is just troll and there's no Mario one. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But it's like, based off of how I haven't gotten 3 of a kind, I don't think there's a Mario one, but I have no idea what it is. Carpet. I have no idea. Because this isn't 3 of a kind. This isn't 3 of a kind. This isn't 3 of a kind technically. So even if I did this, it wouldn't work, or this, it didn't work. This wasn't 3 of a kind right here, so this wouldn't work. I have no idea. Oh, I'm bored. I want to do like an actual like guess. Is there like butterfly? Is there something that like transforms you? Like a caterpillar transforms. A mushroom transforms you in Mario. Carpet fleece. Go. I have no idea, man. Things that are fuzzy. Figures in Shrek. There wasn't a Mario one. Bruh. Things that are fuzzy. Caterpillar, flush, peach, pipe cleaner. It's an actual, like, pipe cleaner. Okay. I was deadlock on Mario. I'll have you know. I'm sorry, Terp, I failed you. But I'm not getting a Shrek reference here. I was so fixated on Mario. Magic carpet, magic kingdom, magic marker, magic mushroom. Yeah, I'm reporting you, sir. I was so deadlock on Mario. There was no saving me in that sphere. Set up my sheets real quick, make sure everything's good. Should be good to go. All right. Alrighty, back on the grind. I don't exactly know how stream will go today, because I need to turn in my ballot at some point. I don't have the timer up. Oh well, we're just loading up a file, it's fine. I didn't turn it in because I can turn it in today. Crazy how that works. It's almost like today is the voting day. I'm gonna switch the comparison to real time so we don't feel as bad. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even fill out half the ballot because I have no idea what half the shit meant on it. I'm not educated enough on that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna understand them as a person or willing to vote for them based off of reading a single fucking article or two. And I'm really not invested enough to get into it. And look at the judges. Nope. $5.80. What the hell? I have never seen my path blocked by Forge before. That was a lot of horseradishes. What the hell? Yeah, I've never seen Forge spawn so densely before. Uh, 1.6.10. We're running on current version. So unfortunately, we do not run on Funny Patch anymore because CA decided to, instead of do 1.6.9.1, he wanted to just make it 1.6.10 for a hot fix update. The Funny Patch. Yeah, I like this character. I very much enjoy this character's looks. Too bad we're gonna get fish pond bundles, so it won't matter. You have a guaranteed club in the mines? Nope. I'm pretty sure they get the day off for voting. Isn't that how public schools work? Yeah, we get a guaranteed glow ring on floor 5 now. Which is annoying. I'm kinda just hoping I get 20, 25. I'm kinda just hoping I get the club from a chest. I don't really want to leave 100 gold on the ground right there, but This only gets awkward carrying this if I get like a really unfortunate spring crops bundle. I would have to get no parsnip, I guess. Right? Yeah, no parsnip. I would need to get no parsnip and then also not get a dandelion, I think. Actually, I realistically should only pick up one of these so I can get rid of an inventory slot. But if I pick up 2 of them, then I'm going to have 3 inventory spots empty instead of... Yeah, whatever. Rather pick up the forge. I don't know why I'm worrying so much. It's not like this run is going to continue anyways. No, same route. Where you just don't have the guaranteed club anymore. Other than that, it's basically the same. I'm kind of like, I've done this route too many times to realistically change it at this point, and I'm already like, I already know it can sub 17, so I don't really want to make changes and have to relearn it, when realistically, like, the only way to change the route would be to overhaul the entire thing, and I just don't think it's needed right now, nor do I have the motivation to. And if I change everything, it's realistically only going to make it marginally better, to the point where it's like I will just lose the time save that the route makes by getting better luck in the mines. Yeah, emote only has kind of become useless in today's Twitch chat culture because of 7TV. The only time I ever see emote only mode actually used is when large streamers don't want their chat spoiling shit. You know, I don't know what the funniest part about this stream will be is literally midway through it, if we have a run going, I'm just going to pause and go vote, because I realistically only have a small period to do it because my sister's coming home for lunch break and that's when we're doing it. I'll literally just put up text saying I'm voting, be right back. If I honestly don't have a run by the time she gets here, I probably just won't continue and just end stream. Fuck you. This is why I steal shit from Linus, by the way, because he doesn't even like care for it. He just gets rid of it. You guys think, oh, I'm so mean to Linus. I put out his campfire. I steal his forge. He doesn't want it in the first place. Well, I'm not even like voting. Well, I mean, like I'm voting, but it's like I'm just dropping a ballot off. It won't be long. Honestly, it'll be longer to fucking get down and up the parking garage than it will be to actually fucking vote. He does it Sunday mornings, apparently. Oh, no rain. Garden, please. Garden bundle. Allow me to be invested into the run. Give me the garden bundle. Wish I had one more horse or one more leak. I love the run that I didn't need spring onions. I get spring onions, but the run that I do need spring onions, I just don't. It's so normal. Not even my fault, man. No, this is like actually worst case scenario too. I'm basically just gonna be waiting outside of Pierre's now if I get the garden bundle. Because normally I would go up and water on this day to save some time. No, it's actually just a waste of time to pick up more spring onions than it is to just not. Two in a row. We are specifically looking for garden bundle over the fish farm and the animal bundle in that spot. It's a 1 in 3 chance of getting it. It's just significantly faster than the other two options by almost 30 minutes. 30 minutes faster than fish farm, probably closer to an hour faster than animal. So it's a very important 1 in 3 for us to get. There's really no backing out of it. Boom, boom, boom. Apparently all the forge was taken away by the first 2 runs. Where the forge at? No horseradish. Gotta get a good bus stop here. Otherwise, this is gonna be a little depressing. I will instant reset if I don't get a leak from the... Oh no, I have a leak, never mind. Not getting a leak from the bus stop, and if you don't get a leak from the mountains and you don't get a leak from the bus stop, it's actually just worth instant resetting. Because you can't get the leak anywhere else. I'm not walking up there for that. I probably sell a daffodil dandelion. Actually, I'll sell 2 daffodils and then all the carrot seeds for inventory. Congrats, I hope you enjoyed 1.6. I know a lot of console and mobile players are very excited about it finally being out. Cool. I will say, if this gets Garden Bundle, it is a very fast start for the first 5 days. I do need a horseradish, potentially, unless if I get bailed out by a spring onion. I don't know, horseradish yet is a little scary, especially since I've gotten 3 dandelion spawns. 4. Well, hopefully I don't need another fucking spring onion because it's the second run in a row that does not get a spring onion spawn. That's crazy, honestly. That's wild. That's crazy. I want to know the odds. Honestly, I don't want to know the odds, but I do really want to know the odds of not getting a spring onion. Because that is annoying how often it happens. Super frustrating. I could just get a horseradish spot on a Sunday here, that'd be fantastic. Stop yawning. I need water. Hoping so I can get rid of the horseradish in the leek. Unlucky. Bread. We are on 1.6.10, unfortunately. I would have preferred Stardew to stay out patch 1.6.9, but alas, CA hates the funny number. Oh, that's perfect. Green bean, potato, kale. If we're gonna get quality crops, at least it's blueberries, pumpkins, because then I don't have to worry about doing extra stuff. Oh, what is it? Green bean, potato, kale. As much as I would have liked to keep that bread, it's just the easiest one to remove for inventory room. For inventory purposes. I have no idea. To be quite honest. I'll kind of be a surprise. She just said she'll come home for her lunch break. I don't know exactly when that will be, though. I don't need a cave carrot. No glow ring. Play neutral, even though I don't really want to. Yeah, I'll pick those up later. It's fine. Good forage. Should be able to get quite a few seed packets. Which is nice for later. Tempted to pick that up, but shouldn't matter. Definitely going out of my way for copper. Think how last one was kind of bad just because of copper. Oh, I love how I get 2 3s on the left-hand side, and then I go all the way out of my way for the right-hand side, and I get 2 1s. You know, I know the game's trying to even it out, but feels real bad. That's for sure. Boop, boop, boop. Glow ring? Hey, glow ring! You know, if that was on patch 1.6.8, that would have been a club. But 1.6.9 screwed it. And that's not a weapon spot anymore. The glow ring. Oh, man. Okay, this is fine because if we get an infested floor on the correct floor after this, it'll be on 12, which is fine because it's the minecart floor. I see a club. Club or magnet ring, please. Unlucky. 1.6.9 is just arguably one of the worst patches for speedrunning in history. There's very little upside to running it. True. Specifically for solo runs, it's kind of bad. There are some very interesting use cases, especially with being able to sleep in like different buildings now on your farm. But for single player, it's kind of just bad. It changes a lot of the RNG that we have, and it somehow makes the already terrible crates of 1.6 even worse. Like, the mine crates since 1.5 have already been bad. 1.6 somehow made them worse, and then 1.6.9 made them even worse. Which is kind of crazy. And the funniest part is about the mine RNG, or the barrel changes, was he wasn't even intending to make them worse every single time. 1.5 diluted the pool with like retaining soil and shit like that, which was like okay because we still had the club spot and whatever. 1.6 changed it because of the legacy RNG change, which again made it worse, but it was still okay because we still had our club spot. It was just on a worse day. But 1.6.9, he was making it so I think he was trying to make it where all like specialty loot items actually spawned in barrels, which makes sense. Like, it was dumb that it wasn't like that, but because of that, it changed the specialty loot pool, and it got rid of our club on floor 5. The only saving grace the only saving grace of fucking the 1.6 mines gone just like that. Because he was just trying to do a good fix. Like, I don't think the 1.6 or 1.6.9 update's a bad update. I think it's a good update. It makes sense. Everything like makes sense of what he did in it. It's just unfortunate for speedruns. And that's really it. It's called animation canceling. It's always been in the game. It's a PC only trick. It involves hitting control or R, right shift, and delete after every single tool input. There's a bunch of guides online if you really want to learn how to do it. It's wildly unneeded for most gameplay. Hey. Who needs the floor 5 club when you can just gamble on getting a good club on 20 or 10? Like, the nice thing is because of the remix mines, getting a club isn't too bad, or getting like a decent weapon doesn't become the end of the world. You just get it later, which like sucks, but it's fine. Apparently for multiplayer, there is a very unique thing. It's a routing thing mostly, but 1.6.9 plus allows for you to place beds in buildings you have created that you can furnish. So that means you can put a bed in a barn and sleep. in the barn. And or coop, yes. So for multiplayer that uses animals, it can actually save quite a bit of time, which is its unique application. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything of note that makes it good. I could be missing something. It's new patch. I read the patch notes, but I don't have the greatest reading comprehension or retainment. Vomit shoes. I have leather boots on. So it's a very interesting routing change, to like say the least. The two main like downsides of running on 1.6.9 though is the fact that the club is gone on floor 5. And then you used to be able to cheese buying stuff from shops. So for whatever reason on 1.6, see there, I don't know if it was a coding oversight or what. I don't know why I'm eating. I am not going through all this energy, I don't think. It made it so if you had the level from food buffs or outside sources, you can still buy. It was a typo. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it was a typo apparently. You could buy things from shops that you weren't supposed to at the current level. So prior to 1.6, if you wanted to buy the fiberglass fishing rod from Willy, you need to be fishing level 2 because that's the requirement. As soon as you hit fishing level 2, you can buy the fiberglass fishing rod and baits. But you have to be level 2 outside of fishing buffs. At 1.6, apparently there was a typo where you could drink trout soup at fishing level 1 and be able to buy the fiberglass fishing rod. And this works with all shops, by the way. So if you were fishing level 0 and ate a dish of the sea that you got from Gus, you could buy crab pots without fishing a single time. Which is very nice for speed runs, because that means instead of having to get fishing level 2, which is over 2 times as much XP as getting fishing level 1, you could just get fishing level 1 and then drink trout soup, and then you have the fiberglass fishing rod. And obviously you want the fiberglass fishing rod because it's faster. Get more fish that way. Yeah, it's like a very, it's like a change that I understand because it was obviously a bug, but it sucks because we could have abused that. Also, super soldering iron. Thank you for the prime. I feel like I'm butchering that. I do appreciate it. Have we ever gotten a 69.69 good noodle? That is so sad. What do you think? I think for casual play and just enjoyment, I think that was a great change. And I personally, outside of speedruns, because realistically in speedruns, fishing is a terrible option for money. For challenge runs and for casual playthroughs, I think the fish farm is one of my favorite farms now because of that change. It's just fun to use, you know. Like, I'm very biased towards the forest farm just because it's objectively the best farm in the game, and there's no question about it. It's just objectively the best farm in the game. Like, you have to go into very nitty-gritty details for any farm to be better than it. It's just generically the best farm in the game. But outside of that, like, my close favorites are probably just the fishing farm now. And I actually enjoy the mining farm's layout. I think the mining farm's layout is very nice. I think the Four Corners farm is good, but I just don't play multiplayer enough for me to, like, really give a good rating on it. Because I know a lot of people like the Four Corners farm. Is the 45 rod also gone? Yes, it's replaced by a glow ring. Riverland. Beach farm is fun for challenges, but I won't say it's an enjoyable farm. Like, I don't like watering crops, and I don't think the retaining soil is good. So it kind of just, what do you want to do? You know? Yeah, I saw the post about it. Also, just to get it off the chest, just because I want to, if you want to know what my opinion on the Meadowlands farm is, it looks good. It's functionally terrible. You would think that starting with a coop is good, but in reality, it's really bad. It's so bad to the point that if you've ever watched a speedrunner use the Meadowlands farm, the sole reason they use it is to immediately sell the chicken for a cash influx. Because that's all they're good for. And then the layout of it is awful. So, yeah. I just absolutely hate how far away the watering refill is from the farmhouse. But again, this could just be a thing of how I play, and it's a mindset of how I play. I know a lot of people like it, and yes, it is a very pretty farm, but the animals, unfortunately, outside of pigs and golden chickens, are bad in this game. And that's just the harsh reality. Yeah. Just the harsh reality. And I'm just gonna go. It's fine. Just need 15 copper. Yeah. It's mainly just due to the fact that animals are bad monetary wise, and then on top of that, starting with 15 hay over 15 parsnips is significantly worse. You can put your bed in the coop. Yeah, but again, chickens are really bad money. So if you're putting your bed in the coop and not doing crops, it's not great. That said, I guess I get you with the fact that you can now put your bed in the coop. So instead of having to move your entire farmhouse, you can just live in the coop instead. Which is funny. But I guess it did get slightly better. I'm still not a fan of it, but... Yeah, I critique it, but at least it's better than the wilderness farm. So, if you want to talk about a useless farm, let's talk about the wilderness farm. Shrimp. I really don't even care about getting to 45, so it's like kill the enemies and leave. Can you get damaged on a horse? It also helps that, or it's also funny because you can just enable monsters by default on every farm via the settings now. Which is kind of the funnier thing. Okay. So the main thing we need is iron still. We only need 11 more copper, which is super nice. We're sitting okay on money. I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say bad. And then on top of that, okay, well, we're done with copper. I mainly just need the iron and jade. Oh, wow. Really good dwarf scrolls so far. The jade, it's kind of like the big thing that I still need. Hey, if you did perfection in 24 hours, that is very impressive. You're one of like 2 people, or one of 3. Well, officially on it, but mainly just because I don't submit. Probably shouldn't have walked all the way down there. I thought Samantha had a sub 24. What is a good time cut? Oh, I just want a sub 17. I don't want to really ever play Stardew on mobile. I don't like the controls. It's like how I won't ever even play it on console because I just don't like any controls other than PC. And then I also think playing Stardew without animation canceling is kind of boring. So I have no desire to play it on mobile or console because of those reasons. Like, I own Stardew on my Switch, but I don't own it on my phone, and I don't really ever plan on buying it on mobile. This is gonna become a run where I'm literally just resetting for coal and jades, aren't I? Animation canceling is realistically a left-in debug tool, but it became so popular and just runners enjoyed it that we just allow it, even though you normally wouldn't allow a debug tool. And runs. I think it's a good decision. It's interesting tech. It gives a very large like skill differential in the game for people who really want to master it. And at the same time, we know it's never going to get removed because CA said he won't remove it. As well as it's just fun. A lot of people enjoy it. If runners didn't enjoy using it, we wouldn't use it, right? While speedrunning can be competitive and there needs to be rules and like there needs to be consistency throughout the rules, at the end of the day, speedrunning is also a hobby and it's done for enjoyment. If runners are not enjoying something, they're not going to do it, right? And that's kind of just how it is at the end of the day. There's so many like different categories in different games that runners just don't do because it's not fun or like the rules are just bad, right? So it's like if the runners are enjoy doing it, why restrict them? I think that's why I really like the Stardew community, because it's like we're open to that type of stuff. We allow stuff that is just like fun instead of restricting everybody. And then there's even categories for people who don't like it. We have vanilla for a reason. For the people who maybe don't want to play on PC, or for the people who don't want to learn animation canceling, we have vanilla categories where animation canceling is not allowed. Okay, I need 2 more iron, but I need I need a lot more coal. Yeah, I mean, there's a few changes, but I don't, it's like there's no point of getting into the nitty gritty about it, you know? That was more of my point. Okay, unfortunately I didn't get to 45, so farming coal is actually a little annoying. Which is kind of funny. Okay, let me do the math. 29 plus 12, right? Yeah. Is 41. So I need 5 more coal. What's your opinion on slime farming? It's interesting. It's never going to be lucrative, but it's always one of those side things that you were supposed to do, you know? I'm going to kill these dust sprites and then be good. Yeah, I always gotta love it when you don't need iron anymore, you just get a bunch of it. Gonna have to go to the bathroom after the 13th. Yeah, solid mines. Day 1 was slow time-wise, but it made up for it with the amount of copper I got. We'll only be about like a minute ahead because day 1 was pretty slow. But that's honestly not bad. Depends on how fast I do this day realistically, but it's like once I sleep this day, it's like 3 minutes 30 after as it takes me to do day 13. Thanks for the good luck. I'll read your name in a second. I got shit to sell. I'm selling the bar. I do not care. I'll actually keep the jade because I know I'm good on money. How much extra copper? Yeah, less than a minute ahead. Do you think this is the best looking farm? I would probably say so. I think the Meadowlands farm is definitely, like, I feel like it's recency biased with how it looks. But at the same time, I'm kind of biased towards the forest farm. But I would say it's either this or the Meadowlands farm, forest or meadow. That said, I think the mining probably has the most fun layout. Mining or Four Corners probably has the most fun layout. Nine, 7, 5, 9, 5, so 8, 9, 7, 5 to 9, 8, 9, 9, 7, 5 to 9, 8, 9, 9, 7, 5 to 9, 8, 9. Winter 26, spring 19, spring 20. These are not good books. Fine, I guess. I just realized I needed to smelt a round of iron still because I never smelted 15 and I only have 12. Alright, I'm just gonna not gonna bother with sprinklers today then. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom super quick. I do not have great things, so I will be right back. So the issue with this current run is mainly stemmed from the fact that our book checks are essentially spring summer only. I'll have you know I was not looking at my notes. I was just doing that off of memory. I literally just looked at it. Not cheating, I swear. Really? 15? Oh, I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure 15 is supposed to be exact here. That's a misplaced sprinkler. Like a rain doesn't make a difference in that particular spot. You have extra days. I technically have a winter 26 year 3 book at very low odds, but yeah, I mean, but if I just sleep until the 23rd, you're always fine. Sorry, they would finish on like the 22nd. So, I'm actually utilizing the 2 golden parsnips. Basically, you can take the minimum, so you can take the maximum of the smaller number and use the minimum of the larger number, if that makes sense, to get what your RNG is, because it has to be within that range. because it can't be any less than the larger number, but it can't be any more of the maximum of the smaller number. So the minimum of the larger number was 972, and the maximum of the smaller number was 989. So instead of having a range of about 300ths, we have a range of about 100ths, or to the hundredths, if that makes sense. I feel like I said those numbers wrong. Instead of having a range of 0.03, we have a range of 0.01, which is 3 times smaller than normal. Yeah, it's the region where the two overlap. Which I'm utilizing. I do love, since using the recommended playlist on Spotify, the number of different ways the Zelda's fairy fountain music can be played. Like, it's unironically our most played song, and it's not even repeating the songs anymore. It's just a different artist's rendition of it every single time. And it's never the original. I mean, it's a popular song for a reason, but I'm not gonna say it's not funny. I forgot we had Orange Cat this run. I gave the default cat some love. I don't know why Nintendo just doesn't have their songs on Spotify. The amount of restreams and money they'll make out of it is like crazy. We do have year 2 checks, so we don't really get to do any early checks, unless if I want to do winter 26. Which, honestly, if I get... I'll probably save my money for winter 26, and if I can buy, like, a few combat books or a few fishing books, I'll take that opportunity. I mainly want it to be fishing books over combat, and then I want to get combat in spring. We have blueberries and melons. Standard, okay. We also have... I need to buy hops in this run, because we do have that. I mean, it's getting stolen anyway, so... I don't see the... or quote-unquote stolen. I don't see the issue here. Guerrero, thank you for the full year. Welcome to the official Stardew squad. Enjoy your emotes. And Banjo, thank you for support. I will say it's really nice that we got, if I'm gonna get quality bundle, getting blueberries, pumpkins is the absolute best thing you can hope for. Because I'm already planning on doing blueberries, and I already plan on doing melons, so I don't have to go out of my way to plant like melons, hot peppers, yams, eggplants. I only have to go out of my way to plant some corn, which is like significantly better than having to do like it 3 times in a row. All right, I mean, I ain't waiting for shit, so I don't have any cart checks that I need to do. We're just waiting for rain so we can start doing identifying what our monster floors are. I finally have the updated sheet too, so I don't have to worry about getting rain on like the 21st and 22nd. Is this the beginning of the run mainly focused on finishing the CC? The beginning of the run is mainly focused on finishing the greenhouse, not the community center. Our goal is to get money rolling as fast as possible so we can afford books from the traveling cart. Books show up in basically 2-year cycles, and you get about 3 to 4 of them in these 2-year cycles. And books at the traveling cart are sold in an unlimited amount, unlike the bookseller. So that means I can basically trade as long as a book shows up 360,000 gold for level 10 in any skill that I want. And the skills that I'm mainly looking for is fishing and combat. So the goal is to get as much money as possible as fast as possible. And the best way to do that is the greenhouse. Which is why the goal is to unlock the greenhouse ASAP. Which is a reason why we reset super early for the garden bundle and the greenhouse. And the reason we use the remix bundles. Because the garden bundle, instead of having to get 5 unique animal products or I think it's like 20 roe from a fish pond, you just grow up 4 flowers. Which I'm done with already, by the way. 2 flowers in spring, 2 flowers in summer. And that's the entire bundle. Yeah, CA didn't think that one through, but it's fine. Yeah, garden bundle's broken. But yeah, right now our goal is to finish the community, or finish the pantry as fast as possible for the greenhouse. 18 is our first rain day. That's a really late first rain day, no? So 18, 20. We'll probably have 18, 20, 22, maybe 24, and then we're guaranteed a rain day on the 26th. Did it not rain earlier? I can't find the sheet. What the hell? Oh, here we go. I found it, never mind. I'm out early. I'm trying to find it on the sheet. Well, the 13's guaranteed. You're guaranteed a thunderstorm day on the 13th and the 26th of summer. The only time that you will not get a rain day on those days is if you marry. Specifically on those days. In summer, you will always get a thunderstorm day on those days otherwise. So I wasn't looking for that in my sheets because I already know that. I can't remove that tree. That's really annoying. I actually got a pretty nice looking RNG. We can only whittle it down more is depending on if it thunderstorms. Hallucinating. Depends on if we get rain on the 23rd of year 2. And the 15th of year 4. Not gonna really care about it. It's already low enough. You don't count the 23rd because green rain is an exception. So it rained on the 13th, the 18th, the 20th, the 22nd, and then the 26th. Green rain overrides everything, and you just don't count it. That's why I said getting green rain on the 23rd was good there, because if I got green rain on, let's say, the 24th, I wouldn't have been able to differentiate if it was raining or not on the 24th, which could have been really bad because it not raining on, or figuring out if it rained on the 24th or not is a significant thing in my RNG sheet. Due to the timing. It was actually a very big deal. As we go. I am not actually using a seed, and that's why I'm using so many RNG charts to determine stuff, to say the least. Because it's unseeded, I have to do RNG correlation. But yes, there's a seed that I'm not allowed to look at. I'm not allowed to bring up the save file whatsoever, because the save file, you can see the seed from the save file. Fine, that's good. That's good. River Master, we really need the crab pot or the fish then. Fishing book. Fine, what's our pantry? Our bulletin board, Winter Star, Chef, that's fine. Alright. Truffle is significantly better than having to get rabbit's foot or duck feather, so I'm happy with the bundles. Master bundle is gonna be a little annoying. You can use the first catch for the octopus, right? Or is it the pufferfish? Yeah, that's what I thought. What am I looking for? Broccoli? No pumpkins. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Seven copper. 35. It's that much. How much difference is there in finishing this run versus before 1.6? 1.5 runs are like several hours slower, but it's mainly books and treasure totems are the big differences that make it significantly faster, even though we technically have more things to do in 1.6 than 1.5. Iridium scythe, treasure totems, and books save hours in comparison. So it just doesn't matter. Oh, I bought more wood than I was supposed to, but it shouldn't matter. I'd just buy less wood in winter. You like it better this way? I like I prefer 1.6 perfection over 1.5, definitely. One point 6 speeds up actually some of the more annoying parts of the run, like it speeds up Omni Geode farming. It speeds up the harvesting of ancient fruit / star fruit. I feel like I'm like missing, but I guess I bought 25, and then there's that. But... No, I think you just added it to add it. Speedrunning is... Like, him designing the game based off of speedrunning is definitely more of an afterthought, which is how it should be, by the way. But it's like... Definitely a lot of the changes are not with speedrunning in mind, you know? Because it's the 1% of the 1% of the player base. That'd be stupid to make the game around that. Like, it doesn't mean he doesn't always have the speedrunner player base in mind, because he definitely expresses interest in it, and then he also has done fixes for us, specifically for us. But the overall update, no. .6 is pretty mixed for speedruns. It's really category dependent about whether or not it's good or not. What's the hardest RNG concept that you've found in this specific run? Oh, it's just books. I'm trying to hard force very specific books from the traveling cart, and it's the biggest reset point of the run. It literally takes me months to get a run with actual good books. Like, we're only an hour in, and we're not even close to the reset point of books. We still got like another hour before I can see if I reset or not. Yeah, but that's just because it happens so early that you see it all the time. A 1 in 3 chance is not nearly as bad as some of the other RNG that I actually do throughout this run. If you think about it numerically. Yeah, sometimes you just get mad, or sometimes it's just bad, but numerically it's not as bad as it seems. Thank you for the kind words, and I'm glad to hear. I really do like the stream time. It actually gets me up early, because I felt like I eventually got into like a really bad rhythm at some points where it's like I'm starting stream so late, and it just feels bad. It's like being able to wake up and just start stream like semi early. Like, obviously it's not like the earliest. It's 9:30 Eastern, or 9:30 Phoenix, or not Phoenix, Arizona time. But it's not Eastern, it's Mountain time technically. But I don't have time zone change in Arizona. Okay, issue. I still don't have a mahogany seed. I'm supposed to have a mahogany seed by now. And I guess I don't really need to get the tappers going just yet, but... Yeah. Well, we're a little better on foraging XP than we normally are, but... at the cost of a little time. Turkey, thank you for the 20 months. Should be good to go to the 15th now. Lawrence, thank you for the prime for 21. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, should be pretty good there. Drop all that shit off. That's outside, and we got this to set up. Boop. Noodles, the class is noodle. Hold off until at least the first book check before ever getting attached. Why am I waiting until 9? It'll actually ran upstairs, yeah. -6 from 112, so I need 106. Crystal Path, yes. Crystal Path this, Crystal Path that. Have we ever asked how Crystal Paths felt? They don't want to be stepped on. Where are you? This is like Halloween music. this point, just need to harvest the pumpkins, put the meat in. That should be it. Good year one overall. Pickled pumpkins a thing in real life? Yes, apparently they're super sweet. We're gonna take a little bit of time loss for this. Bookend purple mushies. Yeah, they're just not worth picking up. I'll be good on them. I don't really want to go out of my way for them just yet. I need to get water after this day. Take a break. Almost noon. I moved here a month ago. Or not a month ago, like 3 months, 4. Didn't CA hard confirm that it wasn't Krobus? Especially since he can talk on Fridays. Run, not Krobus, run. He's Shadow Guy. Wait. Oh, okay. Like, where's this last sprinkler? Like, there's no way a sprinkler got destroyed, right? I will have a book check on the 26th of winter here, just to check it, to be quite honest. And then it's going to be in our spring 19th or spring 21st, and then summer 14th. Honestly, we have really bad books, and this runs a little cope. But it's fine. For whatever reason, my brain was dying and couldn't remember the exact value that I need to sell to. Okay, well, I don't think it's actually possible to get the two books on. I basically only have 2 cart check days, which is spring 19th/21st and summer 14th. I don't think it's actually possible to get the books on those 2 days, or to get both books. I can get one or the other. That said, if I get the fishing book on winter 1st of year 1, I'm going to save money for that day and do things a little out of order. If I can get the fishing book there.
So I'm guessing we're not going to go?
I mean, we can go.
In the middle of the stream.
I can take a break. How long are they open?
They're open till...
I mean, we can go after work then. You're good. You know, if like she just came a little bit later to give this run like a minute to die, we would have been all good. Just needed to give the run like 2 seconds to die. Cause this run, well, I mean, she expected to go, so she wouldn't have came home then, is likely her sassiness. How long are you here? She definitely did not understand that I was trying to yell for her. I'm pausing after this day. And I'm continuing the run until it's dead. And it's not like I can't just like pause for an hour. Will it be good for the stream analytics? No, but I could do it. Do I care about the stream analytics? Not really. I know you guys can entertain yourselves. You guys watched a chair and donated to a chair for a fucking live stream before. Don't disrespect charity like that, yeah. BRB. She doesn't want to go anymore because now she just wants to eat a salad and watch her show. Her words. We'll go after stream. Or after her work. Alright, let me go to the bathroom though since I'm already taking a break. Brittany's not in the mindset to vote anymore because she doesn't know how long it will take and she has only got an hour for her lunch thing. And she's in the mood to just eat her salad and watch whatever show she's watching. So we'll do it after her work. We have plenty of time. Again, we are going to be doing things in a different order than what I normally do them in. Yeah. It is noon. Exactly. I mean, Dwarf Scroll 1 and 3 is pretty nice. I'm only worried about getting Dwarf Scroll 4 now. You almost always get 2 from Dust Sprites, so. Never an issue. Dwarf Scroll 4 might be a little annoying. I can technically get it from Slimes as well, so. Should be good. Should be good otherwise. Oh my god. My first check is the 26. So. We will find out. Because it really depends on what the spring and summer books are, to be quite honest. I'm really hoping, like, I'm doing this a little weirdly from what I normally do, but I'm really hoping we get the fishing book here in winter. Which is weird because it's earlier than what I normally do book checks, but I don't need fishing level 10 from it. I'm trying to get fishing. Like, my books are awful, realistically, in this run, in terms of the amount. I basically get 2 good book checks in, like, a time frame that I want. So I'm trying to get a little bit of the fishing XP now, so I don't have to worry about, like, the fishing segment in year 3. In winter, and then the combat book in the spring and summer checks, and then in like year 4 I get the second fishing book or whatever. I spent like for the tier 1 for 22 months. Yeah, like that's kind of the goal. Because it's like, I can somewhat delay the mastery room until like mid-spring. Because it takes a full season for the ancient fruit to grow. So realistically, like, I probably only miss out on a harvest at that point, which isn't a big deal. Because I don't need the mastery room for Skull Cavern invasion stuff. So it just doesn't matter if I have that. Like, the trinkets are nice, but they're not necessary. We're kind of just like, we are coping a little bit just because of how ugly our book spawns are, but it's theoretically possible. And that's enough copium for me. 560, 400. The few times that I actually remember to move the greenhouse. But he's gonna be a bit of a pain, but it's fine. I'm really hoping to get the fishing book here. I can technically play without the fishing book on this day. Or on the 26th. Master fishing, the master fish bundle is going to be a real big pain though. My main concern. Wait, did I just dupe a fireplace? Wait, did I have 2 fireplaces there? I'm not blind there and deleted something that I shouldn't have deleted. That was 2 fireplaces, right? I'm not gonna question it. Point 6.11. Coming right up. I don't even know how I did that. Glitch and abuse potentially, probably. The run won't be invalidated because of that, just so you know. Like, not my fault. I need to go one more day. Why would I care if a run's invalid? True. Not like this run's gonna be it. Let's be real. Perfection runs are long and I do a lot of them. So I don't want to make the boards... I don't want to have to make the verifiers verify a 17-hour long run multiple times. Because they will watch the entire thing. Also, every time I get a perfection PB, I always end up doing more runs after that. I'm like, I'll PB again, so I don't need to bother submitting. Surely. I'm not gonna make, like, I'm not gonna bother if I'm gonna submit multiple runs. I really only care to submit my final time anyways when I'm done grinding a category. How you feeling about this run? Well, we're about to fucking find out. Not very good. Let me go get the shrimp stumps. Okay. Technically, if we hit... if we somehow manage to hit the book on the 26th of year 3 for winter, we have a, we have a 70% chance of getting a fishing book. That said, there's like a very low odds that we actually hit that. It is a thing. All right, spring 19th. Wait for the good luck. We are trying. This run is kind of on life support, but you know, if we can get the combat book in spring or summer here, it's not terrible. So best case scenario here. This is absolute best case. We missed the book on the 19th. We hit the book on the 21st, which would give us a really high chance of getting the book on winter 26th then. We have like a 60% chance, which then is a 70% chance of getting the fishing book in year 3. That seafoam pudding actually goes really hard that I got, because that allows me to catch scorpion carp a little bit more consistently at the desert festival in year 3. I first catch the octopus here in summer. Typo, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. And then we can get the fishing book later. I actually want to buy a big chest. Farm building. Barn.
Manifesting books preach.
Yeah, we got a seafoam pudding from the traveling cart, so that's gonna help me catch the scorpion carp. And then we just gotta hit the combat book on summer 21st or spring 21st or summer 14th. Because I don't really care if I get a late fishing book as long as I can get the master fish bundle without too much of an issue. So it's actually like that seafoam pudding from the cart there was actually really cooked. Because normally I would only be like fishing level 4 with the fish buff from the chef. But if I can get an extra 4 levels from the seafoam pudding, that's fishing level 8, right? Fishing level 8 scorpion carp is much more realistic. You pass out at like minus 15 energy, actually. Is that 252? Can I math? Oh yeah, no, it's 0 energy. Also, it's decimal points. It's not just 1s and 0s. I'm sorry, it's not whole numbers. Every time you level up a skill, you use 0.2 less energy. I'm sorry, 0.1 less energy, I believe. So when you're level 10 in all skills, your tools only use 1 energy a swing, but at level 0, they use 2. Except for the fishing rod, which goes from 8 to 7. Yeah, I just can't display it. But I believe it's once your energy goes negative. So if you have perfectly 0 energy, you're fine. I could be wrong. That's more of a Blade question, to be quite honest. Hello. Okay, the 11th is when the cart check happens. Or not the cart check. I gotta be ready for the... Actually, I guess because I need the money, I can't actually buy the speed up books just yet. I always forget this is how this works when you have your early year 2 books. I'd have to save every penny. I will say this run is just that if I don't get the combat book on the 19th or the 21st. Or it's like if it also doesn't have a chance of showing up on summer 14th. If I can't get the combat book in one of those 3 checks, the run's dead. Unfortunately. It really specifically needs to be the combat book. It can't be anything else. Even if I get fishing book, doesn't really matter. I need those monster moose. Apparently I was 10 short of the starfruit buy. Yikes. Basically, yeah. It's to get to the cutscene, but it's the same thing. It's to get to the summit cutscene ASAP. Yeah, in about 17 hours. We're a little short on money, so I really don't want to hit the book on the 19th here, though. Two thunderstorm days in spring is actually kind of rare. Thank you for good luck. This run's probably just dead though, so. Debbie Downer, but yeah, no combat book here. Like, we really don't want a book to show up in general here. That's good. That's good. Do I have specialty fish? Or no, it's always crab pot. That's very good. That's actually really good. Why? Because now I'm more likely to hit a book later into the run that I want to hit instead. All right, now I want the combat book to show up. How much money? 360,000 to get level 10. I technically need more. It's 60 books. I technically need more of combat solely because I buy extras for Monster Musk. I think it's also technically fine if mining shows up, because then I can potentially get the combat book in on the 14th, but I don't actually remember if mining is before combat. I'm taking that. And that. What is it? Yeah, no, that's bad. Spring 21st. Yeah, we needed it to be mining. We're basically guaranteed a mining book on spring 14th. Spring 19th, year 4. Yeah, we missed it. Oh wow, wait. Okay, wait, yeah, so this is technically wrong. This predictor is not totally right, because it thinks the book was supposed to show up on the 19th, but it didn't. That's interesting. It's gonna be Woodard Carter's weekly anyways, so. Yeah. Apparently, I didn't hit the book, but I may have anyways. I'm not gonna sleep until... What day was it? Oh wait, no, it was winter 26. Yeah, apparently I didn't hit the book, but I'm pretty sure. There's a chance that I could have. I'm not gonna bother manually checking. Combat quarterly on spring 19th, year 4. Really? I don't think that's the case here, Gabe. Here's the seed. I don't think these are right. Because that shouldn't be combat quarterly, like, at all. Unless if it's, like, weird, because... Yeah, no books. No fishing book, actually. Apparently I hit the combat quarterly. Summer 14th is apparently also combat quarterly. Is this year 3 or 4? Year 4. Okay, well, there's technically a 1% odds of spring. Wait. What days am I looking at? Summer 14th and spring 19th. What did I just say? Spring 19th. No, that shouldn't have been possible. Is it worth checking a few days of carts in a new run? It's not how it works. So basically how these sheets work is on days 5 and 9, I look for gold quality parsnips. Let's say I get a parsnip in this tile. So 0.093. I normally level 1 farming at this point, so I have an error of 0.03. So that means I go to 0.093 on this sheet. 0.093. Technically, I actually go to 1 just because of how this sheet's set up, but 0.93. I go back 3 for error, and then I go ahead from this point by 30. So it would be 2-3. Right? Can I math? Yeah. And then this is our error range, or this is our range of books. So in this particular run, there's a what is this? About a 55% chance that we have a book on spring 14th of year 1. They don't show up every day. And we use this to determine when the books will show up. This can't tell us when the books will show up, though. Or I'm sorry, what books show up. It tells us when, but not what books. So let's say I do get a book on spring 14th. That means I can adjust the RNG to be from here to here. And then this is what we're looking at. So there's very low odds that we get a book on spring 16th of year 1. Pretty good odds of spring 15th year 2, and so on and so forth. Now that said, on spring 14th of year 1, let's say we got a... Did not want to click that. Let's say we got a mining book. We can use the book that we got from the cart to correlate it to a book later on into the run. It's a little hard to see because of my timer. But right here. So this is spring 14th right here, this line right here. So I highlight the entire row. So I can't afford books until year 2 plus. So our next book would be spring 14th, year 3. Yeah, it still is. Let me... remove that. So spring 14th, year 1. Our next book that we can actually afford is spring 14th, year 3. So we go back here. We have spring 14th, year 1. We got a mining book in year 1. Now we're going to go all the way down to spring 14th, year 3. We have a 10% chance of it being a combat book and a 90% chance of it being a farming book. Now, let's say we do magically hit the spring 16th book here. So our RNG is like this, right? So if we look at this, we can determine. So let's say we got the mining book on spring 14th, and then we got another mining book on spring 16th. That means our RNG is this, because we got both of these books. So if we go back down to the spring 14th of year 3, we have a 100% chance of a farming book. Yeah, using this predictor is not allowed because it literally pulls from the seed. These have no calculations in them. So it's like, if you look, when I click things, it's literally just the word hit. Calculations were used to make these sheets, but there's no calculations in them anymore. So essentially, you can consider these sheets massive images. So I could print out this image and just have it in front of me, like, anywhere. So, like, that's why these are allowed, because they're essentially just a note sheet. So it's like, do you want to ban Word documents of routes? Because that's essentially what this is. It's a piece of paper. It's not doing a calculation for me. It's not like I input something and it tells me it exactly. I have to look for these things manually. And you see me do it throughout the run. Whenever I'm like standing still or looking at another screen, I'm generally looking at these numbers right here. My monitor setup is main monitor. Normally notes go on my right hand side here. And then I have OBS and Twitch and YouTube chat on my left monitor. So I have 3 monitors. And you can see all my tabs here that I just switched between. Normally this one's not up, but at the end of the run I do check this. Did I vote? I'll be voting later. But yeah. Whatever. I'm not doing another run today. Not gonna try to start another run, especially if I'm gonna go vote. Time. What happened? No books as per usual. It's a very common thing that we don't get books. And that is fine. That's just fine. I believe I rated RC yesterday. Is anybody else on? Not that I know of, or at least not that I see right now. Alright, I was gonna end stream then. Yeah. I do appreciate you guys watching. I will be back on tomorrow doing another attempt and hopefully getting books. We're coping every day, and that's just how we go. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching stream. Appreciate the support. I'll be back on tomorrow. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to vote if you're in America. Yeah. Later. Peace.